Welcome back, everybody. We are here with Death Note. We are on episodes 5 and 6, introductions. I'm Kevin. That's Tom. What happened the last episodes? Do you remember? Refresh
Uh,
my memory.
no, honestly, what was it? Da, 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 da. No, I don't remember what that. I'm glad these have recaps, so we can. It's just been a little bit. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Wait. So
Last thing I
wait, there was
remember
that.
is he's his
No,
dad.
the dude on
There.
the bus. There was the guy
Oh yeah,
following
yeah,
him,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah, yeah.
and then
And
on the
he
bus, and
touched
then
the death note.
he tricked. Yeah, and he tricked him to
Yeah,
see
that's right.
Ryuk, and then he was getting the FBI follower
Yep. Oh
behind him,
yeah. Yeah.
and he tricked him.
Ray Pimber. Is that his
Ray
name?
Pimber.
I think
That's
is
crazy that you remember
I
his
know, it's
name.
so
His
weird.
name
I
is
remember
Ray
thinking
Pimber.
that's a like we're watching a Japanese show. That's an extremely white name. So
Ray. Oh, I don't know. You could. It's like
I mean, I guess it depends on how it's spelled if you think about it.
yes. Here we go. You said they do the recap. That's good. Here we
They
go.
have been doing the recap.
Well, 3, 2, 1. Hope there's a recap. Apple.
You there.
Yeah?
Listen carefully. I came to Japan as part of a secret investigation, so the local police can't find out that I
understand. I promise I won't tell anyone that I met you, and of course...
And saw your
that
FBI
includes my
badge.
father.
Well, then, please excuse me.
It's just as I thought. Anyway, I don't want the police to know that I've come into contact with an FBI agent either. If my father ever found out, there's no doubt he'd let Elle know.
Oh, is he going to write his name in the
It's
book?
obvious that he doesn't suspect me. And as for the police, I'm sure they'll treat this as just another unfortunate accident.
He is. That's like so evil.
He's a bastard.
Right, and he's the one who said my investigations have concluded.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything.
Hey, welcome back.
What a day.
Ray, what's the matter? Something happened, didn't it? I've never heard you sigh like that.
Yeah. The bus I was on got hijacked, if you can believe it.
A bus jacking?
Some junkie robbed a bank 2 days ago, and I guess he wanted to try taking on a bus today. I didn't think this kind of thing happened here.
So you were already riding the bus when the hijacker got on?
Yeah. And in the end, the guy freaked out, jumped off the bus, and got hit by a car.
Did he die?
Hmm.
Yeah, probably. I couldn't really stick around to see what happened to him.
You know,
Hmm?
it's a little hard to believe that that was all a coincidence, don't you think?
New main character.
What do you mean?
Introduction.
Think
Mhm.
about it. You got on that bus because you were investigating someone, right? And now you're telling me that this criminal is most likely dead. Doesn't that suggest that you...
That's enough. Look, darling, you and I know you used to be one of the best agents in the FBI, but now you're my fiancée, Naomi. We talked about this. You're not an agent anymore, so just leave it alone.
But
You wouldn't get involved with the Kira case, and you wouldn't do anything dangerous. That's what you promised when we decided you'd come with me so I could meet your parents in Japan. You do remember that, don't you?
yeah, I guess you're right. It's just force of habit. Sorry about that.
No, I should be sorry. Let's forget about it. Anyway, once we have a few kids running around, you'll probably be so busy you'll forget you were ever an agent. Your mind will be occupied with better things, too.
Wow. You're going to be
More
dead soon,
importantly,
dude.
tell me how I can convince your dad I'm worthy of his daughter. Kira doesn't scare me half as much as he does.
Oh, let me guess. You're about to write down the name of that agent, aren't you? The one from the bus.
Not yet. I'm gonna wait 1 week before writing his name. If he dies right after meeting me, I'll only draw attention to myself. I'll write his name in here once I've given them time to investigate more people with ties to the police. It'll be less obvious that way. In the meantime, I think I'll use some of those inmates I've been keeping alive to play around with Elle a little more.
Elle.
Hmm?
Another victim. This one left what appears to be a suicide note.
Please, send it to me. Gods of Death. Elle, do you know? Gods of Death. Is he trying to tell us that gods of death exist? Listen, Watari. Tell the police to monitor prison populations closely for the next few days. Kira may use other suicide notes to communicate with us.
Understood.
This place is crawling with humans. Are you gonna do it here?
Let's just say you're about to see the results of all the research and experiments I've been doing over the last few days.
Experiments?
Yeah. I've been using known criminals who live in this part of town to test out different killing methods, and I've learned a lot about the death note. For example, if I write a cause of death and the circumstances leading up to it, I can add a name afterwards, and it'll still happen.
Ooh, even I didn't know that one.
It's becoming
He's
efficient.
here,
Hmm.
right on time. Mr. Ray Penber, turn around and you're dead. I am Kira. That's right. Don't turn around or put your
What
hands in your
the
pockets.
fuck?
I won't hesitate to kill you here.
It couldn't be. This voice. I've heard it somewhere.
Ah, the bus.
But first, I'm gonna prove to you that I'm Kira. Do you see the man working over there at the coffee shop? That's right, the one sweeping the floor. I'm gonna kill him just for you.
But how? Don't do it.
I'm afraid I had no choice but to kill him. I figured if I didn't kill at least one person, you wouldn't believe me. Although that man has been repeatedly charged with sexual assault, he's managed to avoid conviction every time due to lack of evidence. He was a menace to society. He got what he deserved. I can only assume that Elle has already informed you of this. I can't kill someone who I haven't seen. I have to know their face, which means, of course, I could easily kill all these people right now if I wanted to. Go ahead and choose someone if you want.
Don't do it. I believe you. You're Kira.
I'm sure you care more about your loved ones than any of these people here. Imagine how you'd feel if one of them was killed just because you refused to cooperate. I think you should consider them the real hostages at the moment.
How do you know about her?
You seem surprised. I've been investigating you. And if you don't do exactly as I say, she will die.
Wow.
And so will the rest of your family, including you. And that's a
Damn,
promise.
Light.
I understand.
Just sounds very
What you
dark,
want me to do.
Light.
I see you've got your laptop with you. I want the files containing the identities of all the FBI agents who came to Japan.
Oh,
I do have my laptop with me. It's the one I use for work, but I don't have the files you're looking for.
get them.
All right, then take this envelope.
I'm pretty sure they got those at the office, dude.
First, take the transceiver out of the envelope, then put the earpiece in and await my instructions.
Oh, I thought he was going to say
Transceiver.
put the information in
This thing
there.
looks like a toy. But there'll be no record of this transmission anywhere. And it allows us to converse from a close distance, even underground. He really thought this through.
All right, now get on the Yamanote line. Inner or outer route. It doesn't matter which direction you take. I'll be close by at all times, which means I'll be watching your every move. When you get on the train, pick a spot in front of you and don't take your eyes off it. If I see you looking around, I will kill you. Once you've boarded, I want you to take the seat closest to the doors. If it's occupied, wait until it's free.
Awfully cunning, this Kira is. Very, very good planner.
Yeah. He's a
Now,
conniver.
I'm going to ask you something. If I have even the slightest suspicion that you're not being honest, your girlfriend is as good as dead. How many FBI agents
It's
are currently
fiancé.
in Japan? Speak quietly into the transceiver and don't make it obvious.
I believe it's 4 teams, 3 agents per team, for a total of 12.
Okay. Now take the papers out of the envelope.
What is this?
Of those 12 agents you mentioned, I want you to write down the name of your superior, the one who's heading up this investigation, in the space at the very top of the page.
What is the meaning of this? What is he after? Let's face it, he hasn't really left me any choice. Besides, it's not like he can kill them using just their names.
Next, take out your laptop and turn it on.
Any minute now, your boss is going to send you a message with a file attachment. It contains the names and photos of all the FBI agents currently active in Japan.
But this is...
Now, one by one, you're going to look at each photo and then write that agent's name in the space provided. You're going to do this for each agent.
It doesn't make sense. If he's got the names already, why use me? What's he planning to do with them?
Good. Looks like you're done.
Now put the transceiver and all the papers back into the original envelope and place them on the rack directly above your head.
After that, you're going to stay in your seat and ride the train for at least another 30 minutes. When you are absolutely certain that nobody will notice you leaving without the envelope, you can get off the train.
I know that voice. Why on earth can't I remember who it belongs to?
It's from the bus.
Kira, who are you?
Oh, did you just remember?
No, he had the heart attack. This is the time where he dies. He wrote his name in there. It's been a week.
Like Yagami.
Farewell, Ray Penber.
Wow.
Dude, that's so fucked up.
And he
Ray
didn't even need the
Penber
names
wrote all those
anyways.
names on pages taken from the Death Note.
Yeah, now he's got their
Ironic.
names and the
Without
faces.
even realizing it, he was actually
Yeah.
signing a death warrant for all of his
Yeah.
colleagues.
Well, it doesn't have
As
the...
for Penber's boss,
Uh.
he died of a heart attack after sending all of his agents a file. And the other
Yeah,
11
he's got everything
investigators,
to wipe everybody out now.
they all died of heart
he wants
attacks
to.
after receiving the same file.
What?
Yeah, so now he's got the whole FBI team's faces and names associated with it.
And he killed everybody else.
Wait, did he say he did?
Oh, yeah, they
you
killed
have
the...
a call from the director of the FBI.
Jesus.
It's me. I've got a report in front of me right now stating that all of our agents in Japan are dead.
Oh my god.
All 12 died of heart attacks. I can only assume that Kira is behind this. Look, I'm sorry, but it's already decided. We're calling off our investigation.
I have Chief Yagami on the line.
L, I just got off the phone with the director of the FBI. According to him, it seems that you arranged for the FBI to come to Japan and investigate everyone here associated with the task force.
Yes, I did.
So how do you explain this? Are we now suspects in our own investigation?
I felt that it was necessary to uncover Kira's identity.
Not accept that. I find it unbelievable that you would spy on us. The very people working with you on this case.
Hear that?
It's you, bro.
Well, I knew all along we couldn't trust that guy.
More importantly, Kira killed those FBI agents, didn't he?
It's obvious he'll kill anyone who gets in his way, whether they're criminals or not.
Much for his sense of justice. He's a murderer.
We have another victim. A note was found at the scene.
L. Do you know Gods of Death? Love apples.
Huh.
Damn you, Kira.
It's true.
It is true.
He's dead. Ray's dead. No, he was.
Yeah, but now
He
she's
was
going to launch
murdered
into
by
investigation mode.
Oh yeah. She's gonna be our new I mean
So what's
technically
with the family
antagonist,
meeting, Dad?
I figured you're going to find out sooner or
But
later.
really
so I might as well
protagonist?
tell you now.
Yeah, for
It's hard
sure.
to
I don't
tell.
want you to be alarmed.
Fuck Light.
I'm sure you've heard of this Kira investigation. Well, I'm currently in charge of it.
What? Are you serious? That's totally awesome, Dad. You're the best cop ever.
That's not quite the point I'm
Is
trying
he
to
going to
make.
have to write his dad's name eventually in the...
You see, the truth is, the FBI sent 12 of their agents to Japan to assist us in finding Kira, and all of them died yesterday.
Does that mean they were all killed by Kira?
What?
What I'm saying is there's a chance that Kira will actually try to kill anyone who comes after him. His crimes are ruthless and more frightening than anything we've seen. Many detectives have already quit.
Dad, you should quit too. I don't want you to die. What if he gets you?
That's right. Your life is so much more important than some job.
I can't. I could never forgive myself if I walked away from this. I will not sit back and let evil triumph.
But, Dad, you...
Please, dear.
She gonna slip
I
up?
think it's honorable of you, Dad. I'm proud to be able to call you my father. And if anything should ever happen to you, I'm going to find Kira and make sure he gets executed.
Maybe
Strange
his
thing
dad
to
will-
say.
Yeah, maybe
We
his-
now know that Kira doesn't just target criminals. He'll kill anyone who opposes him. It's quite possible that we may all be killed by Kira. Think of your own lives, your families, and all the others you'll be leaving behind. If anyone wants to leave this investigation, now is the time. You won't be demoted if you choose not to stay. You have my word. But if you're not absolutely sure, then we don't need you. You have to be willing to fight against him, even if that means making the ultimate sacrifice. That is all.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, that's him, all right. There's no doubt about it. I remember him because he told us to get down, but I don't really remember any of the other passengers.
I see. Well, thanks for talking with me anyway. I appreciate it. It's a bit of a long shot, but if what I'm thinking is right, Kira could have been one of the passengers on the bus that day. And if that is the case, then I know that he's close enough to use this bus route.
You were saying before, maybe his dad what?
Maybe his inability to kill his dad because it's his dad. Maybe
5
that'll be
men,
his
huh?
downfall.
Well, 6, including myself.
Yeah.
Still, I'm grateful to see that
Good
there are
point.
as many as 5 of you willing to risk your lives to face evil.
The fact that you've chosen to stay means you have a strong sense of justice. I trust all of you.
Huh? Hold on a second. El just said that he's decided to trust us now. But honestly, what reason do we have to trust him?
Look, El. All of us have agreed to put our lives at risk to bring Kira to justice. So I hope you understand what this means.
You just
We're
hide
really
behind that
sticking our necks
screen.
out here.
But you never have to show your face, do you?
Yeah.
You just give the orders. I don't see how you can expect us to work alongside you under those conditions.
El, if all of us are going to work together on this investigation, and if you truly meant what you said about trusting the 6 of us, could you come here so we can all meet in person?
The thought had already crossed my mind. After all, I did say that I trusted all of you.
I don't know what that says.
Me either.
Why is he seeking our help now? There's only 6 of us. He's solved all these difficult cases by himself in the past, so what makes this one so different? The way El's been conducting things so far, odds are he's gonna send a stand-in or a proxy of some kind to meet us instead of coming himself. It's not like we'd ever know.
A proxy, huh? Well, it is possible.
I believe El. I think we can trust him. And besides, I don't really see how we can solve this case without his help.
I agree. From the beginning, he's been very upfront about the fact that he would need the help of the police on this case. Perhaps we should think of it like he's been waiting for this to happen all along.
Why would he do something like that?
There were a number of people on the task force who distrusted El before this investigation began, and once we got started, we had detectives resigning left and right. Following that, classified information was leaked, so I'm not surprised that he didn't trust us.
In other words, he was waiting for the task force to get narrowed down to only those investigators he could trust. And to do that, he needed to weed out anyone who wasn't totally committed.
Yeah, but by killing them?
If we're working with that guy, I'm leaving the task force. You don't have to worry. I won't try to follow you. I'm not interested in finding El.
Oh, I guess nobody from the task force died, right? It was just the FBI.
Well, I think we can trust El, so I'd be willing to cooperate with him on this investigation.
Count me in.
So there were 5.
I'm staying in a suite at the Tato
The Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I'll be switching hotels every few days from this point on. I want you to think of these hotel rooms as the de facto headquarters of this investigation. If this arrangement is acceptable to all of you, then split into 2 groups and stagger your arrival so you come 30 minutes apart. Please arrange it so you're all here at midnight.
Kira, it seems we're getting closer to each other in equal steps. It's only a matter of time before we collide. So be it. I'm ready to show my face. I'll make my first public appearance as L. If you ever manage to find out about these secret meetings, I'm sure you'd feel compelled to move in. That's what I'm counting on.
I've been quite active over these last few days. Think carefully. Was there anything I missed?
Lots of
And
chess.
what comes next? There are endless possibilities. The real battle is only just beginning. Now.
Not even a secret knock?
It's unlocked. Please, let yourselves in.
Oh.
They about to meet.
Hey.
Crunch.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's like Captain Planet. Captain L.
I am L.
He's a hero.
This is him? He's nothing like I thought he'd be.
I'm Yagami of the NPA.
Matsuda.
I'm Aizawa.
Mugi.
Yukita.
Some
I'm very
awkward
sorry
kid
we're
behind the
late.
camera.
Currently, the 5 of us are...
Bang!
What the hell was that?
If I were Kira, you'd be dead, Mr. Soichiro Yagami, chief of the NPA. Kira needs a face and a name in order to commit murder. But I'm sure you've already figured that much out, haven't you? Please do not give out your name so carelessly. Instead, let's value our lives.
I knew that he needed a face to kill someone, but I don't remember any evidence that showed that he needed a name, too.
There's no way to verify if this is related, but criminals whose names were never released publicly or whose names were spelled incorrectly in the media have not been targeted. We briefly went over it at one of our meetings.
Yeah, pay
That's
attention.
enough small talk for now. Come this way.
Oh, right.
What are you?
Please
Earth?
turn off all your cell phones, handhelds, and any other communication
That'd be hard.
devices and leave them on the table right there.
What do you think we're going to be using our cell phones during this meeting to leak information?
It's all right. Just do as he says.
Put it on the chessboard.
I realize he's been cautious from the very beginning, but I still can't tell if he trusts us or not.
No, I just find them distracting. I can't stand it when people's cell phones are ringing while I'm trying to talk. Let me start by saying nobody takes notes on anything that's said in these meetings. That means when we leave headquarters, any information we need
This
is
is a
kept to
weirdo.
memory.
Yeah, he is.
Please make yourselves comfortable.
Right.
If everybody could sit like I'm sitting, we can all perch together and talk.
That's a toilet squat.
Excuse me, L?
And from now on, I'll have to ask that you stop calling me L. It's Ryuzaki now, just to be safe.
Okay, Ryuzaki. If we know that he needs a name and a face to kill, couldn't we cut down on the number of victims by keeping criminals' names from the news?
If we do that, we'll only be putting the general public at risk.
The general public?
Why?
Kira is childish and he hates losing.
But how do you...
Just what do you mean?
Well, I'm also childish and I hate to lose. That's how I know.
Ryuzaki, would you mind being a little more specific for us?
Early on in the investigation, I tried to provoke Kira with that broadcast. Up until then, we thought that Kira would only go after criminals, but as we all witnessed, he didn't hesitate to kill my stand-in. Also, as soon as I said we knew he was in the Kanto region, in defiance, he made sure his next victims came from within Japan, as if to say, and what are you going to do about it?
But he didn't know he was a
He's met each
criminal.
of my challenges head on, and he's never missed an opportunity to return the favor. Now, what do you think would happen if we tried to use media restrictions to hide criminals from someone like that?
I guess...
If you choose to withhold the names of your worst criminals, I'll kill petty criminals or the innocent. I'm holding the whole world hostage, so who's it gonna be? I'm not the evil one here, but all those who oppose me by hiding criminals, you are truly evil.
He seems a little bit
That's
autistic.
exactly how Kira thinks. In any case, let's look at another way we can use the media to draw him out.
But how?
How about something like this? Death of FBI agents infuriates the U.S. Latest killings anger the international policing community. Nations agree to send 1,500 investigators to Japan. For Kira, this will be way beyond what he faced with the FBI. He'll see everyone as a potential threat. Psychologically, he'll start to feel cornered, and that will cause him to take some kind of drastic action.
That's interesting. So he'll think there are 1,500 when there are really only 7 of us. And since none of these investigators exist, Kira won't be able to kill them.
It just might work.
Well, before we celebrate, I'll tell you the rest of my thoughts on the Kira case. Kira works alone.
Somebody
He had
grunts in the
access to
anime.
all our classified information.
Yeah.
What evidence do you have that he's working alone?
Hold on, Aizawa. Let's listen to his entire theory before asking questions.
We know he needs a name and a face to kill. And to some extent, he can control a victim's time of death and their actions before dying. We already know that much. Please keep that in mind and listen carefully to what I have to say next.
Hope he doesn't sniff it.
On December
Oh, good.
14th, 12 FBI
Wow, what a weird way to write.
Japan.
Yeah.
Here we are on December 19th. Using prison inmates, Kira conducts experiments manipulating his victims' actions before they die. In other words, during this window of only 5 days, Kira became aware of the FBI's presence and obviously felt threatened. Because he didn't know any of their names or faces, he was at a disadvantage. He needed to know how much control he had over his victims before he could use it against the 12 agents. And as we all know, on December 27th,
I got a hold of a file which contained all the names and faces of the FBI investigators in Japan, and I succeeded in killing each one of them. It's practically impossible to guess which agent gave the file to Kira, but I have to make sure that no one ever finds out that I came into contact with Ray Penber.
Uh-oh, but Ray Pember's fiance knows, or is gonna find out.
How come you're not using the Death Note today? You studying for those entrance exams?
Those are the least of my worries. Plus, it's a little late to start now.
Huh? What you doing?
December 19th to December 27th. I've been most active during this period.
during this period, to the best of our knowledge, at least 23 individuals died of heart attacks.
Same arc.
But these victims were different from Kira's previous targets. They were all alleged criminals, ex-convicts, or suspects in ongoing investigations, so legally speaking, they were innocent.
That's true.
What this indicates is that Kira had to manipulate these lesser criminals in order to kill those FBI agents. He killed that many people so we'd be unable to tell the decoys from those who were actually used. In truth, he probably only needed a few. He waited 8 days so the FBI could investigate other suspects, which meant there'd be no timeline linking him to their deaths. I suspect Kira had to be one of the people being investigated by the FBI between the 14th and the 19th of December. In fact, I have no doubt. These are files provided by the FBI, and they contain additional information you might find useful. For obvious reasons, you're not permitted to take these out of this room, but...
Amazing! There might only be 5 of us, but with this much information, we should be able to cover a lot of ground.
We'll split into 2 teams. One team traces the FBI agents, the other looks at the heart attack victims.
There weren't that many people who had access to information from headquarters, and of those, the FBI only investigated a small group in the first 5 days.
Oh, they're gonna track down Papa.
So, does anyone have any questions?
Actually, Ryuzaki, I do have one question for you. And it pertains to what you said to us earlier about how you hate to lose. Does the fact that you've shown us your face mean that you've lost? By just being here, are you admitting defeat to Kira?
That's right. By showing my face to you now and by sacrificing the lives of 12 FBI agents, I have lost the battle. But I'm not gonna lose the war. This is the first time I've ever put my life on the line. I want to show Kira that we're all willing to risk our lives if that's what it takes. And that justice will prevail no matter what.
Hey, yeah, that's right.
I like the sound of that. We can do this.
All right then, let's do this, Ryuzaki.
Well, I had my doubts about whether it was really him at first, but there's no mistaking it.
See, I like how
This
they have
man is L.
second tiny
Before we
mouths
go
on their
any further,
chins.
I have to be absolutely sure that none of you are Kira, so I'll need to speak with each of you individually before you leave today.
Huh. What's the deal? He still doesn't trust us?
No, I think it's a fair request. Try to see it from his perspective. Kira's been getting information from our headquarters from the very beginning, so there's a good chance that he's one of us.
Chief's right. Working this case has given us a chance to see him in person.
He's risking his life to be here.
So are you guys. That's why.
Things are going well. Just one clue. A single decisive factor is all I need.
Just one oversight. A single piece of evidence is all it would take. It could cost me my life.
Just one thing.
It's her. Whoa.
You already finished studying?
I guess. I'll be fine. I haven't missed anything. The biggest risk I've taken so far was that bus-jacking incident. But they'll never be able to connect it with Kira. Fortunately for me, both the police and Elle don't know that Kira can kill people by means other than a heart attack. However, if anyone were to discover that fact, I'd be in a lot of trouble.
What? Does it have to be now?
Your father's been pulling overnighters with no change of clothes, so you're going to bring these to him.
But, Mom, I totally promised my friends that I'd go out with them today.
Why don't I go? I could use a break.
Thanks, Light. I owe you one next time.
So, I guess this'll give you a chance to spy on the police.
So happy I ate a chip.
Further than the reception desk.
Oh, you're bringing a page. Planning to kill someone?
No, but lately I've been bringing a page with me every time I go out, just in case.
Wow. It's starting to get a little psycho there.
Yeah.
That day, Ray said that he was planning to go to Shinjuku. That same day, 4 people died of heart attacks in the Shinjuku area, and there was the bus jacking. There's no way it was a coincidence. That's it. Kira can kill in other ways. It doesn't have to be a heart attack.
The mobile customer you are trying to reach
That's
is
unusual
currently
for Dad.
unavailable for voicemail.
I wonder if he's in a meeting right now.
Please. I need to speak directly with someone from the Special Investigation Task Force.
Is that her?
I'm sorry,
Yep.
ma'am, but I can't help you. As I've told you already, there is no one at Task Force headquarters right now.
There's no one at headquarters? Dad's cell is turned off. What's going on?
Can't you contact them somehow? I have information relating to the Kira investigation.
The Kira investigation?
Look, I'll call headquarters one more time for you. One moment.
Hi, I'm Detective Soichiro Yagami's son, Light Yagami. I brought my father a change of clothes, but it doesn't look like he's in. Can I leave them here?
Sure. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while, Light.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What, you don't remember? You helped solve the insurance fraud murder investigation sometime last year. But hey, no one remembers the receptionist, do they?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm terrible with faces. I just need to sign my name on this form, right?
So, Light, does this mean you're going to be helping us with the Kira investigation too?
Sure. If all goes well, maybe I'll find Kira before Elle does.
Find him before Elle does.
As I thought, there's no one at headquarters. You're going to have to trust me on this, ma'am. I'll be sure to give them your message as soon as I see them, I promise.
That's not good enough. I have to tell them in person.
Excuse me. My father is actually in charge of the Kira investigation. If you'd like, I could pass your message on to him. His cell phone is off at the moment, but I should be able to contact him soon. A number of FBI agents were just killed, and a lot of detectives have quit the case because they're afraid of Kira. So he's pretty busy right now.
Light, it's probably better if you don't discuss this with...
True, but it's practically common knowledge at this point. Besides, I feel like I can trust her. You can almost see it in her eyes. She's a wise and careful person.
Wow, what a
What
manipulative.
happened? And you must
Yeah.
have figured out that the police had a leak of some kind. and that's why you wanted to tell them in person. You thought this through. Well, am I right?
Just always
I'm sure my father will be calling me back once he checks
moans
his
and the
messages.
grunts.
When he does, I'll give you the phone and let you talk to him.
You sure that's all right?
Oh, yeah. You understand why I can't just give you my father's cell phone number, but I have no problem letting you use my phone to talk to him. You'll have to trust my father and I, which I hope won't be too difficult for you.
Why is he so happy?
Thank you so much.
She walked right into that one, didn't she?
I've got to say, you must be pretty brave to be getting involved in the Kira case like this.
Oh, not really.
So according to you, is Kira some... we've been talking and I just realized I don't even know your name. My name is Light Yagami. Light's written with the character for moon and Yagami with the characters for night and god. Kinda weird, huh?
My name's Shokomaki. It's written with the characters for shining. Ko as in child, space, and ki as in tree.
Miss Maki, right?
Oh, she's lying.
Miss Maki, I've been thinking about Kira's powers, and I believe they enable him to somehow control his victims before they die.
So do I. It's odd that you say that because that's exactly what I've been thinking. Kira's able to control their actions before he kills them, but there's more to it. If my analysis so far is correct, Kira can kill in a number of ways, not just with a heart attack.
She knows? Who is this woman?
I don't think anyone else knows this yet. But if the police are willing to consider it, I bet it would help them catch Kira.
You know, that possibility never even crossed my mind. So what you're saying is anytime Kira wants one of his murders to go undetected, he wouldn't use a heart attack.
Right. I'm almost positive that someone I know may have met Kira.
Met Kira? Oh, I'm sorry, but if a person came in saying they'd met Kira, the police would be more than a little skeptical, to say the least.
I know. That's why I need to explain it in person to someone from Task Force headquarters. Otherwise, I'm afraid they'll just write me off.
But wouldn't it be better if your friend spoke to them instead?
It probably would, but he's no longer alive. He was one of the 12 FBI agents who came to Japan to investigate Kira.
An FBI agent who met Kira. Could it be?
You see, he was also my fiancé. While he was working, he got caught up in a bus
Ray
I have
Pember.
reason to believe that he met Kira on that bus.
Ray Penber.
Is something wrong?
Nothing. I'm sorry to hear that he passed away. So, what makes you think he met Kira on that bus?
Because 8 days after that bus was hijacked, he died, along with the other FBI investigators. The same man had attempted to rob a bank 2 days before he hijacked that bus. Then he dies in an accident, just like that. I mean, really, what are the odds? I've come to believe that Kira set up that bus jacking. It was planned to bring him into contact with my fiancé in order to obtain information regarding the identities of the other FBI agents so he could get rid of them all. Anyway, what stands out to me is that the hijacker died in an accident. In other words, it suggests that heart attacks aren't the only way Kira can kill people.
Oh boy. I don't know. She might be getting a little bit of an inkling.
Okay,
Is she
so
gonna...
the bus jacker didn't die of a heart attack. And based on that, you're saying Kira has other ways of killing people?
Yes.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I think that's a bit of a leap of faith.
There's no other way of looking at it. If Kira was controlling the hijacker, chances are he killed him too.
I still don't see it.
I've been wondering about that bus jacking ever since my fiancé first told me about it. After he calmed down, I asked him for details. He didn't mention any names or anything like that, but he told me one thing.
What did he say?
That he'd been put in a situation where he had to show his FBI ID to someone. The operation was undertaken secretly without the NPA's knowledge. He wasn't allowed to show his ID. I think whoever saw his ID that day is responsible for the deaths of all the agents.
Unbelievable. She figured it out. This must be the oversight Light was worried about.
Is he gonna
I
write?
understand. You're the only one who knows any of this, and you want nothing more than to avenge your fiancée by bringing Kira to justice, right? And now you're convinced that Kira can kill without using a heart attack.
Yes.
There's no doubt in my mind your deductive skills are excellent, but you can't deny that you have a personal interest in the case. Still, your theory is worth looking into. That's for sure. Your testimony could be central to the case.
It could.
If what you're telling me is true, then it'll only be a matter of time before the police catch up with Kira. The person your fiancé showed his ID to on the bus that day, it had to be Kira.
That's right.
He's gonna write her name that she gave him in that page that he brought.
That was close.
But it's not her real
This
name.
woman. If she'd spoken to the police before I met her. But it seems there's a god on my side after all. And not just a god of death.
Wow. What? That's it?
That is it.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think the way Ryuk said, "Why is he smiling so much?" I think that's kind of an indication that our boy Light is liking this girl, and I don't think
Mhm.
he's gonna write her name in the book so easily.
But maybe way down, I think, what do you think? See, but he's a high school student, and she's like, gotta be at her, like, I don't know, what, mid to late 20s at the earliest?
Bro likes older women.
That's weird. Yeah, but she's like 17.
Look, man, I ain't saying it's right. I'm just saying it's happening.
That would be some creepy shit.
Uh,
But maybe he does. Maybe he like kind of like falls in love with her. But I don't think she falls in love with him.
yeah, Ryuk's comment was definitely an indication of something to that effect.
Yeah. But then I think that maybe this is a water heater prediction, but like her name is not going to be her name, and
That's very possible.
He's going to write that in the book when he actually has to, when he figures that there's no way out, and she's not going to die, and she's going to be like, "I knew you were Kira," or something like that.
Yeah, I actually think that's a pretty good theory. Although she's put all this together, I don't know. Yeah, I think you might be right because she put all this together and it's pretty smart to put it together. And I think that if she was to just willy-nilly throw out her real name, that would be kind of
Well, she mentioned that like he was forced to show his badge.
Yeah.
And so I bet she is using like a false name.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So he knew about her because he threatened Ray. I'm going to call him Ray. We're on a first name basis now. He threatened Ray with her death. So, I mean, I wonder. Well, if he threatened her with her death, he probably already knew her face and name, right? Which means that's probably her real name. Because he would have investigated it, and you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because he did.
Yeah, he already threatened to kill her if he didn't go along, so he probably already knows her actual name, and now he probably knew her face as well.
Was he bluffing?
Well, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, he had to have been bluffing because he would have known her face. He threatened Ray like he knew her name and face, but then when he just met her at the police station or whatever, he didnn't immediately say,
He didn't recognize
that's Ray's
her.
girl. Yeah, he didn't recognize her. So
But now
was
he
probably
knows.
bluffing. I think you're right. He was bluffing, but he
Yeah, but
should still
maybe-
know her name.
Yeah, but then now he would know her name, and now he also knows her face.
Yeah. So I think, I mean, we could be wrong, but I think he could kill her if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Fucking analyzing, bro.
It's cool, man. I like the show.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
really
it's
good.
like there are only 6 episodes in. There's 30, 37. Yeah, cool. I like it. I like doing 2 at a time too. That's nice. That's
Yeah. I
Well,
thought
just
about
go right into each
suggesting
other.
3, but that might just be a little bit too much, I think.
We
There's so much
probably
sorry.
could do 3 as long as we don't shoot the shit so much before we start recording.
Yeah, I mean, we could discuss that, but yeah, I mean, they pack a lot into each episode, so I mean, 2's good, but if we wanted to try 3, we definitely could.
Yeah, we just
Burn
have to
4 a
arrange
little
it to where at least the final. Maybe we could do the final 2 episodes, but at least the final episode would be like its own
Yeah, we
reaction.
can
The
make it work.
finale,
Yeah, for sure. I have
unless it's like,
something's going down in the final episode.
well, unless it's like one of those shows where like shit goes down in the second to last episode,
And there's
and then the
closure in
last
the
episode
last.
is just like, yeah, closure.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of that.
No, I like the end on a fucking boom.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, that's the best.
Me too. So
Rest in peace, Walt. Anyways.
watch out. Maybe nobody's seen Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah,
when
spoiler
they're watching Death Note
from 10 years ago or whatever.
Anyway.
Anyways. All right.
All right, cool. Good fun. See you next time.
Bye-bye.